Zach, is it still, after a couple of years, is it still anything for you playing in Toronto at this point? Seeing some of those guys you just your teammates, some of them not the whole team anymore.
Yeah, I mean, it's always extra special, I guess, because you played there, grew up watching them. Obviously, like you mentioned, there's some buddies over there, but I think there's been a crazy amount of turnover since I've been there. So yeah, it's always a fun one.
Not going to the All-Star game, upset, or do you? A lot of Toronto Maple Leafs are going to the All-Star game, but you're not.
Yeah, listen, it is what it is. I think, I try not to get worried about the things I can't control. I think, firstly, I just want to thank all the Oilers fans for voting for me. My Twitter was blowing up, so we have an incredible fan base, and thank you guys for voting for me. I really appreciate it. But yeah, listen, I think I'm really focused on this team right here, and we're in a great spot, and it'll be good to get a little break.
You had a trip already planned somewhere?
No, but I do now. so it'll be good to get away.
You were holding off just in case?
Yeah, I didn't know, obviously, so I was gonna wait, and then now obviously can book the trip, so it'll be nice to get away a little bit, relax, and then get back to it. But we have a bunch more games until then.
So your goal-scoring numbers were always good in Toronto. Since they've come here, I mean, they've gone to another level. Was that going to happen anyway? Why is that?
I mean, I don't think about it too much if it was going to happen one way or the other, if I stayed or went somewhere else or whatever. I wanted to come to Edmonton, and I hoped it. I thought it was going to be a good fit. You never know until you get here, and obviously it has been. So, yeah, I keep working on my game, but of course I play with some pretty special players, and very fortunate to play with those guys as well.
The team's been really good defensively, obviously, during this streak. From your perspective, what do you think have been some of the keys for that?
Well, I think just an emphasis on playing a full 60 minutes. I think when you get down, you have no more room for error, so you have to make sure that you play really well defensively, and that includes a lot of things. I think it all starts with our goaltending, and obviously Stu and Pix have been playing phenomenal. I think our D-core has been playing great. I think our forwards have been really helping and tracking back and trying to limit those errors. So it's not one thing. It's a culmination of a bunch of things that we've had to clean up, and because really our season was on the line there for a little bit.
So you guys had a goal review go your way.
That's nice, right? It's nice when that happens. Yeah, it's funny. We didn't have a goal review for a long time, and then it feels like for the past 3 games we've had multiple goal reviews. So just the way it goes.
A couple of pretty close ones.
Yep. It feels like they're always close, especially when I'm involved.
Do you suspect that if a player goes through the crease now, you're automatically thinking, okay, they're going to call something on a goalie? I mean, is it forward? You almost have to circumvent the crease to get to where you want to go.
Yeah, sometimes you can't, though. I mean, sometimes you have to go through that area. You create havoc there. And sometimes, the puck wouldn't have gone in if you didn't go there, so that's why they call it back. But sometimes they don't call it back. So, I mean, I don't think about it too much. I just kind of go and play it.
Zach, what was that moment like on Saturday to be on the ice and to share that with the room? There's been a lot of talk about all the special players and teams in this franchise. You guys kind of have your own little spot kind of carved out with that record.
Well, yeah, special record. Obviously, it takes a lot to win 10 games in a row. It's you have to play really well. You have to have really good goaltending. You have to play really well defensively. You have to get timely goals. So yeah, I think it's fun. Like it's fun when you're coming to the rink and you're winning, and you can continue to improve on a record that's some really special teams were not able to get to that number, right? They won a ton of Stanley Cups, but for whatever reason they couldn't win 10 games in a row, right? So I think it's pretty cool to have this team be break that record and hopefully continue it and push forward here. Oh yeah, big Bills.
You ready for this afternoon?
I mean, I hope so. You're never ready for a Bills game, a playoff game, but I mean, the weather pushed the game to today, right? So I'm pretty confident in them. I think it's their year because they're 6-6 and everybody wrote them off and they're not going to make the playoffs. They're not going to make the playoffs, and all of a sudden they're a 2 seed and they look good. So I'm excited for the run they're going to go on.